Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So our discussion for today is about structures. So basically this is the video discussion on lecture notes number 5, okay? Again, lecture notes number 5, structures. As much as you can, please print out the document that I have uploaded because that will serve as your outline all throughout this video, okay? Well, anyways, to formally start, in this video discussion, we will be talking a lot of things about structures, basically about members, joints, okay, um, reactions and stuff. Okay, so first, let's start with truss. Okay, truss is a framework composed of members joined at their ends to form a rigid structure. So as you can see in your handouts or in this handout, ganito yung tinatawag nating truss. The purpose of truss is to form a rigid structure, okay? Para maging rigid yung isang structure. That is what or that is how the truss serves its purpose for a certain structure. For example, this one, okay? Consider this bridge truss. As you can see, this one is the truss. Ito dito, ito yung truss. So its purpose is to make this bridge rigid. Meaning to say, it's not moving or it is stationary. Okay? So yun yung main purpose ng truss. To support the loadings, to support all the system that corresponds to a certain structure. So let's proceed with a plane truss. Sa plane truss, when the members of the truss lie essentially in a single plane. So in these figures, ito yung tinatawag nating plane truss because they all lie or they all exist in the same plane, meaning to say nasa isang plane lang sila sa XY plane. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag na plane truss. So in these figures, as you can see, these five, this Pratt, Howe, Warren, and Kay, and Baltimore, these are the commonly used bridge truss. Okay, ito ay isang common examples ng bridge truss, yung makikita ninyo sa mga bridge na yan. For example, yung Sagyaran, nandito rin yung itsura nung nasa Sagyaran. If not mistaken, it is the Pratt or it is the Warren. Okay? But you can check it for yourself. So, this next four pictures, as you can see, this Fink, this Pratt, this Howe and Warren, these are also the commonly used roof trusses. Lahat ng bahay ay may truss. So, ito yung common examples ng roof truss. Okay? So, sa next page, we will be discussing about this simple truss and how to analyze those typical type of trusses. Okay? Using the method of joints and method of sections in which i-discuss din natin after this video. Okay? So, first, simple truss are structures built simple trusses are structures built from basic triangle in the manner described. As you can see in this figure 3 and figure number 4, these are actually examples of simple truss because it is in triangular. At the same time, they lie in the same plane. Okay, so when more members are present that are needed to prevent collapse, the truss is statically indeterminate. A statically indeterminate truss cannot be analyzed by the equations of equilibrium alone. So itong statically indeterminate, meaning to say, this typical type of problem or this typical type of truss ay madidiscuss yan sa higher majors inyo. For example, sa theory. Okay? So we will not be discussing about this statically indeterminate. But at least you have encountered these terms. Okay? So, yun nga, sa statically indeterminate truss, hindi siya ma-analyze ng equations of equilibrium. Yung equations of equilibrium, I don't know if na-remember pa ninyo, yung summation of forces along X, summation of all forces along Y, and summation of moment, okay? Which are all equal to 0. So, meaning to say, ibig sabihin dito is, itong statically indeterminate ay hindi kayang isolve ng tatlong sources of equation na ito. So, meaning to say, may another method for us or for you to solve this typical type of problem. Okay? So, additional members or supports which are not necessary for maintaining the equilibrium configuration are called redundant. Okay? Redundant. So, itong redundant din na ito is, mamimit din ninyo yan sa future subjects niyo or future courses niyo, but we will not be opening this up because it is already out of our topic. So, to design a truss, we must first determine the forces in the various members and then select appropriate sizes and structural shapes to withstand the forces. Several assumptions are made in the force analysis of simple trusses. So as you can see, yun nga sabi ko kanina, these are common, these are typical type of simple truss, okay? Triangular and stuff. So, sa next upcoming videos, ang i-discuss natin is yung method of joints at saka yung method of sections. So, keep posted and that would be all for this first video.